Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Colton.
I'm Courtney.
We resell full-time in this lovely
little thrift store
and on eBay. So if that's something y'all into, y'all stick around, make sure don't break the bed, Colton, it's too early. Figured today's video we'd just take you through a normal Saturday with me and Courtney, show you stuff we do at the thrift store. We don't do any online work on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. So we'll just take you along, show you what it's like to have a thrift store on a weekend. Saturdays is usually pretty busy. And
some Sundays, depending on how many orders we have, we will pack a few, but we don't have that many.
So before we get started, y'all, click that subscribe button. It's completely free. Like the thumbs up button. That's free. And sharing it. That's the best thing y'all can do for us, to share the video out so people see it. So let's get into it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
Alright y'all, so first thing we got to do, this is some donation stuff where we went through some stuff. We got to load this stuff onto the truck, take it and donate it. It's not the stuff I have room for. It's cheaper junk, and I don't want to sell it because I'm limited on space. So we take it to the other thrift store and let them sell it. That way we don't throw it away. So win-win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, I'm not going to donate this. I'll throw it out. So let's grab some gloves, get this place cleaned out so we can start again. Oh, current time. Time check. What is it, Miss Courtney?
I don't know. I don't have my iPad or the phone.
7:14 a.m.
And it's like 20 degrees outside.
My employee let us know last week me and Courtney work, what did he say?
Way too much.
140 to 150 man-hours a week between the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Garbage first. Yeah, don't look at my butt. Are we giving our competition business?
Probably.
It's alright. We're all in this. I wonder if they're shaking.
Probably. You may not use this button.
Just shake it off. Shake it off. Shake
Early
it
for
off.
Taylor Swift. Huh?
Shake it off. Haters gonna hate.
Oh, next turn.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
I fixed to turn into somebody's house. Good Lord, don't even know where the roads are in this joint. Is that my biscuit?
That was fun. Save the food.
Alrighty y'all, so here's what we're doing now. Back over here, we cleaned up this back room. Employees here getting the store opened up. And we're just going through this, pricing it, putting in donate, trash, and pricing it, putting it up. Trying to get ready to go get more. We do this every day.
Jonathan's already got some planned.
Every day.
I saw on the. Is that recording?
It's alright.
I saw on the thing was somebody put on there. You need to get some type of camera or something, getting seasick or.
A gimbal?
Huh?
A gimbal?
I don't remember. Do you know that guy?
Nope. Never heard of it.
What was he talking about?
Because sometimes
Because
I
Courtney
shake.
shakes.
I
Oh,
hold the camera.
well, I figured that's what he's talking about. Well, I didn't know what he's even talking about though. What is there a thing you can get?
Yeah, they're
I
like
mean, yeah.
$300.
Yeah.
We're still in it, y'all. Still in it. The pile has gotten considerably smaller. We only got this little bit here left to do. Currently 109. We've done took a couple loads, well, 2 loads today. This will be the 3rd load. And
They're probably tired of us by now.
what we're doing is it's just stuff that's sellable, but I don't want to sell. Like I don't have room for it. Like, you know, like this thing. It's a good container, cupcake container, but I don't have room for it. You know.
We have so much out.
I'm essentially cherry picking what I want for the store, pricing and putting out, and the rest of it I'm taking that tax right off because we got so much. Our shelves are full, and I'm buying some more.
I already know you guys.
So, I mean, it hadn't took us long to get through this, really, a couple of days.
We ready to start them though. There is some barrels that are worse than others.
Honey, I found car DVDs.
Awesome. We need to test them jokers.
I found some silver coins. Found 3 of them to be exact. What else did I find? The camera.
I don't know.
We'll keep it. Nothing really like to
Brag
call
about.
Mom about. Like these plates right here, they're pretty plates. But I don't want them.
Like we just have
They
so
were
much.
plastic, not glass. Just,
So you know. Reference.
hey, here's one of them plastrines.
We need it on the back door.
Here.
Just chunk it. I'm just hanging up some kids' clothes that we'd come across. Because our kids' clothes are getting a little low. Which is good because they're moving. But not fast enough for me.
I wish I could show y'all more of what we're doing. They left their butter in here.
Hey. They were weird packers.
That right there's pretty.
They let somebody else clean
Here.
the butter out then.
You may throw it?
No, I don't want you.
Do you need to set it down?
Ew, God, it's sticky. No, just hurry up. That was rough. Something is ringing. Do you hear it? Like a high-pitched squeal. I don't know what it is. Do you hear it? Do you hear the
Can you
high-pitched
peel
squeal?
that sticker off?
Like I only hear it when I turn.
I hear it.
Like it's a real high-pitched squeal.
I hear it.
I'm glad I'm
Can y'all
not.
hear it?
What sticker?
The one that says Ross.
You asked me to do stuff while I'm in the middle of doing something. I don't know if y'all can hear that really high-pitched squeal. I don't. It's more
See
like a
these right here? I'll keep
whistle or
these,
something.
won't we?
Yeah. That's all right.
We'll keep them. Got these sticker on. Y'all ever seen that show Hoard and Buried Alive?
I feel like it.
We're living it. Shooting
Can I
it
dip
right
it like
now.
that?
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
We're living it right now, y'all. My name is Colton. I have an addiction.
A buying addiction.
I buy a lot of stuff, a lot of storage units, and
I don't
we
know.
donate to the needy. We help out the homeless. We get drug addicts drugs away from them. Take their drugs and sober them up.
Well, I think they're probably in jail sobering up.
You know. So
Can
that's
we
what
just put
do.
over that?
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna keep on. We'll come back at you.
What in the crap are you doing?
Fixing to prank Curtis.
You're gonna clothesline Curtis with a piece of tape. What if he bends over and walks kind of crooked? I'd have lowered it.
I don't want to get his throat.
You won't when he bends over. He doesn't always stand all the way back
He
up.
kind of hunches like this. I need to go lower. The trick is not to get your fingerprints on the tape itself.
Lower.
I think that's good, honey. We don't want to kill him. We just want to prank him. Courtney wants to go straight for the throat.
I don't do it.
See how bad it looks from coming in. Oh man, that's real shiny on that side.
Yeah, but if you're not paying attention to it, because you have your hands full.
No, you can see it from that side. You can't see it from this side. I think it's shinier on that side.
Well, just do it at an angle and he has to walk through it.
The sun's gonna get us.
I mean, you have a glare.
Bad glare?
Kind of. Duck and then come here. But if you didn't know it was there, you'd probably walk into it.
Yeah, there's your glare. How do they do it with no glare?
Saran wrap.
But it would do the same thing. Y'all, we forgot, we couldn't film yesterday. I was planning on doing a day in the life video. There's no way. No way, because we're bouncing around so quick and so fast, there's just no way. We worked in that back room and got it about done.
Well, most of the day.
Hauling stuff and moving furniture and pricing stuff and putting it out and talking to customers, buying stuff. It was just a whole ordeal. We left around 3:45, went home, eat supper, come back over here for a little bit. And now we're back over here this morning at 6:30.
It's not bad. I mean, well, it is if you're coming this way.
It's pretty bad, ain't it? But he always goes to this bathroom. Give me the bathroom key. We gotta hurry because he's gonna be here soon. Yes, y'all, we are 7.
Just for yourself. Well, maybe you won't have a glare if I turn this light on.
We already know. Is it glary?
Yeah.
Worse?
Yeah. That didn't help at all.
He usually comes through here, he hits this light, he walks this way, hits this light, and then he walks around this way.
Well, are you putting it in the bathroom? At the
Would
bathroom?
this be bad here?
I can't see you, and it's so dark in here.
I think this right here would work.
Unless he doesn't walk that way, turn the lights on.
He always walks this way, Miss Courtney, if you leave that off.
I don't you can't even, well.
Because he'll cut this one. Oh, that's bad.
He's going to tear the whole darn pegboard off.
Yeah. We ain't trying to destroy the store, are we? This may not work.
Just put it inside the bathroom door.
Right?
We're going to need to put it extra good. Let me out! This bathroom is so freaking tiny. Literally, you guys, it's tiny. I don't know if they can see actually how tiny it is.
Maybe we should just do the toilet seat.
So he sticks his butt to the toilet seat.
Is that bad? He'll turn the light on first before he walks in because he's real picky that way.
Okay, duck. Duck.
Goose. Alright y'all, so as y'all can see the back room, we only got this little bit of stuff right here. And then we'll be out of this stuff, which is awesome. We can go buy more.
I ain't gonna run in the bathroom, huh?
You ready to go out and run Valentine half hour?
I wouldn't, not yet.
Joshua?
Joshua, yeah.
Is that it?
Jonathan.
I think Joshua, Jonathan, something like that. Jake, I don't know.
Jake, that's it.
Starts with J.
Jake.
One came in here, wanted to use the bathroom yesterday. She said, I used to work for that store. I used to be at the back of the store. I never do that.
Yeah.
She said, I know how little that bathroom is. I gotta watch my movies. What's it say? Are you messing with it? That's the reason both of you up there looking with it. You thought I was going to run into it, didn't you?
That was the goal, was for you to run into it.
It didn't work, did it?
You kind of did.
It caught my hair, man. I never
Was
get
up too high.
I told you to lower it.
Y'all, so, let's talk for a minute. What I want to now take this video, since it didn't work out, is who drives market price of an item? Whether you're selling on eBay, Amazon, thrift store, yard sale, Facebook, anything. When you're selling an item, what drives the price of the item? The buyer, okay?
Well, man, I got that.
An item is only worth what a buyer is willing to pay. Don't matter what it is, unless it's something like a necessity, gas, food, water, shelter. Okay, commodities.
Or if it's discontinued.
Commodities are only worth what a buyer is willing to pay, okay? So, it depends a lot on your area, such as putting stuff into a thrift store, because the median income for our area, Center Alabama, is what, $35,000 a year, maybe 40, if we're lucky. So people around here is broke and poor. 90% of them's on disability and Social Security, fixed incomes. So, whereas if we were in Atlanta, this same pair of shoes, for instance, we could probably get $8-10 for, but here we're only gonna be able to get $3-4 for. So, geographical location, income has an influence on, you know, prices. Another factor is, I can't really use the shoes for this one, is influences on an item, such as a death, you know, maybe somebody that was not famous getting famous, somebody divorcing, famous couples. Influence all of a sudden can drive the price of these. These are JoJo. She's an influencer. Nobody knew the brand JoJo until she became a YouTube star, which made her people want her stuff.
She's also on Nickelodeon now.
So all that plays in a role of the price of an item, but it all still comes back to what the buyer is willing to pay for an item, makes it worth that much. And then supply and demand, you know, specific stuff. So if I'm selling this helmet, okay,
God.
and
There's some stuff in there.
And there's only, you know, 50 of these available on eBay for sale and 100 sold. Well, you're going to get an average sold price, the market price for this item of what buyers are willing to pay. Now, this same item, if it's not widely available, the supply is really low and the demand is high, and say there's 50 solds and none listed, and at the point where the average sale price is $50, well then I can kind of have some influence on the market price of this item because I got the only one available. So at that point, so the market price of this item is $50, but there's none available and they're selling, well I can kind of make my own price for it, but it's still got to be within what the buyer's willing to pay. So instead of $50, I can get $75, maybe $100. So short supply, high demand also increases market price for an item. Now, you cannot change that unless you corner the market, meaning I'm the only one, really the only biggest one that has these for sale. So Retrospect buying Polaroids and picks them up, and he's got his own market. He's cornering the market so he can ask higher prices for cameras. So,
but he also fixes them. So.
But I can influence it to a certain event, you know, with supply and demand. Demand's low, supply's low, demand's high. Or if it's discontinued, anything like that, I can kind of manipulate the market. But I can't change the fact where if I buy something, I can't make it. And if I paid $100 for this, and the market price on it's only $75, I will not get $100 for it. Mm-mm. I mean, you can't manipulate the market to suit your bad buy. So you can't change prices on stuff. So if you make a bad buy, don't try to just hold on to it forever. Get rid of it and learn from it. So buyers and influencers and supply demand. So supply demand, we can talk about that for a second too. So for instance, during the COVID scare. Okay, prior to that, there wasn't a big demand for surgical masks, latex gloves, sanitizer. So the markets of these places, they were making enough to surplus the needs at the time, right? So they're selling 250 million bottles, say, of sanitizer nationwide. Well, they're only creating maybe 275 million of these bottles, maybe 300 million for a little surplus of these bottles, because they're meeting the demand. Okay, so they don't want a big backstock of stuff and cost no money. So all of a sudden COVID hit, and the demand, so supply is always, a little bit more than the demand. Well, then all of a sudden the demand rose because everybody wanted them. So what happens when that happens? Well, the supply runs out because the demand's higher. So once something like that happens, if you got the product, the demand, or the supply, while the demand's high, you can then set your price to meet the demand. I mean, you don't want to do that on sanitizer in a state of emergency. I'm just using that as a example.
Like baby formula.
You got, Kobe Bryant stuff. Well, when he died, the demand for that stuff went from here to here. Therefore, the supply is shorter than the demand. So, therefore, it raises itself up the price-wise to meet it. So, you can influence the market in those ways, but if you buy a pair of shoes for $20 and they're worth $20, don't put them on eBay for $50, because you will never sell them unless you get one stupid person to buy them.
Like your $2.
Prime example. Miss Courtney just telling the story.
Well, should I tell them that
we manipulated the market in that aspect.
So, Colton had a $2 bill in a frame.
It was a 1976, which could be considered collectible, but
so
it was nothing special.
The frame was cracked, so I just broke the frame.
I had it priced for $4.95. She come
and I was going to put it in my pocket.
And cracked it like a piggy bank.
It was already cracked, so I was just going to put the money in my pocket because it's only worth $2. Colton said, no, you watch, I'll sell it for $4. Sure enough, he went up there and that joker that was up there bought it. And then he turned around and
I found another $2 bill. We had a bunch of them. This one was from 2018, I think.
Which they quit making them in 2019, by the way.
And it was just a newer $2 bill. Nothing
and he sold it for $4 too.
Yeah, sold it first person $4. So in that case, most of these $2 bills, they're worth $2 because there's nothing special about them. There's no
unless they're a silver
certificate, or they're not
star
like
note or something.
A low serial number. They're not matching. They're not nothing special about these. So they're worth $2. But in the aspect of these people believing, and being influenced to think, okay, this is a collectible because everybody else has told me it's a collectible, I can pay more than what it's worth. So you can do it in that aspect. Same thing with the Beanie Babies hype, the Barbie doll hype, the collectors. And people still have them and ask crazy amounts for them, even though they're not worth anything, because they've been influenced by a hype that isn't there, a false illusion. So you can do that. Car salesmen do it all the time, especially it works better face to face. You can really lay it on somebody,
I'm just checking the cameras going around.
But
keep picking
in truth, the item's worth what any buyer is willing to pay. But you can influence market price of this. But you can't to an extent. There's certain ways to do it. I hope I ain't confusing you. Probably am.
Probably.
It's hard to relay.
Let's just put the jersey tags down.
Yeah. If anybody has a GoPro for sale, let me know. I need one. If y'all know what drives market prices and stuff too, other than being discontinued, which goes to the supply then goes down while the supply goes down while the demand stays the same. Y'all leave it in the comments what y'all think.
Well, that's cute.
How can we sway the market price?
That's cute.
And I know some of you's gonna say YouTube is not helping.
We
already know. Inflation, that sways the market price. The economy, that sways the market price. When eggs are $8 a dozen,
I don't get
nobody's gonna pay $10 for a shirt.
I don't get why eggs are so high, but they claim it because it's on COVID. But chicken didn't rise.
Supply and demand of chicken and eggs, y'all.
But chicken didn't go up in price. Not like eggs.
Drink well with others, hold that.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 in here. We just sell all that. What's
It
this
says,
say?
it says drink well with others, so.
Uncle Tubba, Jerry White, Junior.
Junior.
Uncle Tubba, Jerry White, Uncle Tubba, Jubba. Well, I don't know what the heck that thing says. Uncle Tubba, Jerry White, Junior. Yeah.
Junior.
I kind of said all that because we're back here pricing stuff for our thrift store. And the way we price for our thrift store, we have to take into account where we're at. Okay, so we're not getting eBay prices. We're not getting big city prices. We're getting Center Alabama median income $35,000 prices. So even though this rug may be worth, the market price in the U.S. may be worth $25, we're only going to be able to get, because of our geographical location, $3 or $4, because we're having to accommodate the demand, the people here. So
Yeah, look, it's cute.
keep that in mind whether you're having a yard sale, anything like that, anything locally to where you're at. You have to accommodate your buyers by what they can afford. And so just something to consider. One more point I need to make, I keep forgetting. So like whenever you're watching us do storage units, or you're watching Grimes Finds, or Treasure Hunt with Jeebus, or Wade's Ventures, or Locker Nuts, or Storage Auction Pirate, or Storage Wars on TV, and they're giving you the value of stuff, they're probably giving you the market price value. They're not giving you what they could actually get where they're at, or they may be. Me and Courtney, we give you our price. So you may see something and we say it's worth $5 and you're thinking, God, that is cheap. That's because of where you're at. Your market up there is different from our market down here. So not if you bought the same unit we bought, for instance, if you could buy this exact same unit up there, it could be a home run for you. Whereas down here, if we buy this same unit, the exact same one, it could be a break-even situation for us. So alrighty, guys and gals, so we're going to end this video here. So y'all leave in the comments some other stuff that influenced market prices. Like whenever COVID hit, everybody was stuck indoors. Video game prices went up. So you can use that kind of stuff, knowledge of seeing stuff that's going to happen, and make business decisions based on that. You should be doing that. But don't base your whole business around that. Like if video games shoot up, don't go out and just do all video games and then get stuck with them. So, because prices always rebound. So, whatever's happening now, somebody died or, there's some shortage, prices are going to skyrocket. And then whenever, the demand soothes off, the prices are going to rebound back to where they were. So, keep that in mind too. And, there's a lot of stuff that influences it. So, like I say, leave it in the comments, we can talk about it. But, there's so much that influences what people want to buy. It's unreal. So anyhow, that's the reason you're seeing a decrease now in China, pottery, stuff older people, porcelain dolls, stuff these older generations collect. Well, them people that was buying that stuff is dying off. So now you got a new generation coming in that collect different things, and then they'll die off, and then it just keeps repeating. That's the reason, like Power Rangers, N64s, all that kind of stuff is so high right now, because people minding Courtney's age are buying back their childhood. So, and it's just going to be a cycle. It keeps going. Love you all. Y'all like? What else I got to do?
Share.
Share it. Please share it. Subscribe. Sorry it's dark in here. Our lights are... So, see y'all.